Welcome, Capricorn, to Bees Portal Tarot. This reading is going to be from today, the 12th, I know it's late, till the 19th of January, 2021. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascendant sign, as well as Venus of Capricorn, again from the 12th to the 19th. This is a general reading, so please take energies that resonate with you and give back to the universe what does not. We've cleansed the cards. I have pre-shuffled and meditated on your energies. We will give a toss up of them one more time and a cut of the deck before we begin. I hope you find this reading to be very helpful and the healing messages at the end. Please, if you do want to get the healing processes, feel free to message me in the comments and I will be happy to put them on for you. Okay, so Capricorn, let's begin. Divine angels and guardians, guide my hand by yours alone. Let this reading be true and sound. Divine angels and guardians, with me always by my side, I pray for your guidance and for sight. Protect me with your golden light. The cards are shuffled, the cards are dealt. The door is open, the power is felt. Let me see with open eyes and speak the truth and tell no lies. When the future is revealed, until nothing more is concealed. Remember that the future is not yet set in stone, so divine angels and guardians, I welcome messages from your ranks. For your divine guidance and wisdom, I give my thanks. So be it. All right. So let's begin, Capricorn. For Capricorn's general energies, trials, tribulations, any obstacles coming at them from today to the 19th. Sun, Rising, Capricorn. Show me the cards I need to see. Again, I did pre-shuffle all these cards many times and meditate on the energies. So, I'm just going to give it a quick energy. I'm going to get the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Capricorn. What are their general overall messages this week? Jeez. What is going on? That card don't want to do something. The other cards don't want to move. That card doesn't want to do something. Jeepers. Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Capricorn. Oh, some flying cards over there. Oh, I've got to go get that one. Okay. So, we got the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. 16th, 17th, and 18th, please join. Okay. Okay. And one more for the 18th, please. Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you got the Knight of Spears in reverse, Capricorn. So that could be your general underlying energy this week. Okay. We're going to get your clarifying messages. Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Capricorn. Venus, sorry. Capricorn. Remember, there is no reversals in the last three decks. So, if they are the wrong way, we will flip them right side up. The only reversals is this deck here. And I will read them as they come. Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Capricorn. January 12th to the 19th, 2021. What are their clarifying energies for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Capricorn from the 12th to the 19th? For the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Capricorn. Whoa. Okay. Okay, 16th, 17th, and 18th. Brian, what are their clarifying energies for the 16th, 17th, and 18th? And the 17th and 18th for their clarifying energies. Thank you. Okay. Now, do your spirit messages, spirit animal messages. Again, whatever comes through, we'll take that many cards. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, Capricorn. show the cards I need to see. What are spirit animal messages at this time? Sun and rising sign of Capricorn. Sun and rising sign of Capricorn. What are their divine messages at this time? Go through one more. Okay. Okay. So we got 4 messages there for you from your spirit animals, Capricorn, this week. So we'll go through those a little bit later. Now we're going to take your divine messages, higher spirit, Holy Spirit, higher power, however you see. What is divine spirit messages for Capricorn from the 12th to the 19th? What are their divine messages from the 12th to the 19th? Sun and rising sign of Capricorn. What are the divine messages for this week? Okay. So we got 4 of these as well. So we'll put those there. Now we're going to use a really powerful deck. This is the Healing White Light Oracle deck. Again, if you want to know the processes for the healing of these cards, please contact me in the comments below. So these are very powerful cards. If I can get my hands on them today, goodness. Capricorn, what are their White Light Oracle messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, Venus, January 12th to the 9th. Okay. Sun and rising sign of Capricorn. What are their White Light Oracle healing messages for them at this time? The Sun and rising sign of Capricorn. Oh, Sun and rising sign of Capricorn. What are their White Light Oracle healing messages for themselves at this time? Thank you, Spirit. All right, and you got 5 of these ones. So we will read those at the end. Very, very powerful messages in there. I'm just going to grab a quick drink, Capricorn. All right. Let's begin. Your energy for today, hopefully, the 8 of Coins. Okay. So this 8 of Coins, as you see here, is apprenticeship, working away, perfection, or reward, Capricorn. This 8 is often called the apprentice card. So it's because it could be about education or skill. You could be going back to school at this time, Capricorn, once maybe the pandemic, or it shows that you're finishing, successfully completing a task. Maybe with the pandemic and you being home, you started something new. Whatever it is, this completion of this, it comes up in a reading to mark the end of a degree, diploma, course, probationary period work, or a phase of anything creative or with craftsmanship. Your work brings you financial reward in some ways. Then you have the Fool card as a clarifier. So this Fool card is a very innocent sort of energy. It is being childlike. It's enthusiastic for your life. You know that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical, and sometimes even seems unpractical for you at this time, Capricorn. However, when you get this card, you could take a risk and know that trust in your faith, anything is possible. And the invisible realms that reveal each step along the way are meant to experience. You're meant to experience this regardless of where you travel. This is a time when you're learning that you are truly a spiritual being having a human experience. And going into tomorrow's energy, you have the Strength card. So something is requiring you to have the strength or the endurance to keep going, plunge through whatever has got you in a way of thought at this time. But this is the number 8 card as well. So this denotes some sort of patience that's going to come along with it, resilience, pressure, I'm hearing, compassion. It stands for renewal and the flow of life. It also has a karmic meaning, what we reap, we sow. So strength is going to invite you to get a situation in your life that needs to be under control, to connect you with your inner strength, to deal with an external pressure or internal conflict. This may mean taking a moral stance or holding your ground for your values, Capricorn. Maybe dealing sensitively with a hurt or an angry individual that's your wounded part of your own self. This card is going to remind you that you have the willpower to break the addiction or negative thinking and the pattern around you. The physical strength and improvement in health is vital at this time for you. So concentrate, gather up that inner strength within inside you, Capricorn, because it looks like tomorrow you may need it. Then you have the Empress. So right after the Strength card, that's telling me that you're definitely going to be holding your ground. In fact, there's going to be no nonsense business there. But it's also the fertility card. So you could be possibly getting pregnant. Your spouse could be getting pregnant. It could be a fertility time for anything in life, whether work, relationships. They're abundant. It's a fertility time. This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as you step into a new version of yourself, Capricorn. Your life is rich and ripe with possibility, and you can possibly manifest anything you want. You are a powerful co-creator. Your world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility, Capricorn. That will manifest for the highest good. So definitely embrace that energy going into the 14th. You have the 8 of Cups. So this is your second 8 on the deck, or third 8. 8, 8, 8. Holy, of the 8 of Coins, the Strength card, which is 8, and the 8 of Cups. So you're at 8, 8, 8 already. 3 8s on the deck. Wow. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This 8 of Cups is all about the water sign being emotions, right? We're all about that kind of you see how he's kind of walking away from the crowd there? You can see that he's walking away from the crowd. He's had enough. This 8 of Cups is departures, it's change, right? It's resolution in some regard, but this 8 represents change as you turn away from an established relationship, friendship, job, or other commitment. This is a difficult decision for you at this time, but you intuitively are going to know it's the right, and for what reason. You move on when you see the signs rather than wait for its ending. So this could be detaching yourself emotionally. Maybe you're preparing for an ending in a relationship, and so you're detaching yourself emotionally, Capricorn. You depart quietly without drama. That's what you're seeking. Your goal is in this. You would like to just take your cups and leave, essentially. Then you have the Emperor. So you have the Emperor and Empress out in this spread, as well as 3 8s. So your Emperor card is about authority, absolutely, and standing your ground, right? But it's also about following the rules, and it is exactly what you should be doing right now. Absolutely, Capricorn. People in authority come to your aid. Come to your aid and give you good advice when you're asking for it. You can have strong confidence that this card is going to suggest dealing with institutions like banks, governments, or schools are going to be heightened at this time. But whatever role you have, you're going to take that authority figure, that stance of being that Emperor, knowing that you what you possess and where you want to go, Capricorn. Going into the 15th, you've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it's definitely, you could be representing somebody, and the Ace is quick moving energy, new beginnings, whatever is going to happen, it is going to happen quickly. But this Ace of Swords is about holding on to what you standing, you're holding on to it, right? And it's having the decision and the insight, clarity, and the intellect. It's revealing success and a breakthrough, right? With determination and clarity of purpose, you're going to get what you want, Capricorn. Creative projects and relationships. Everything changes for the better when this ace comes to play, but there may be some level of confrontation too. So you're going to need to wield this awesome sword with care and be careful that what energies are approaching and which ones you strike down, obviously. The Ace of Earth. So this is your own energy. This is 2 aces. Ace clarifying an ace. This is going to be swift moving, whatever energy is coming in. These decisions that you're going to be making are going to be swift moving decisions. That are going to be made with clarity. I feel like you're going to make these choices without a doubt. Maybe in the past weeks, you have been kind of stuck in that back and forth decision making process, but I don't see that anymore. I see this Ace of Earth as it's prosperity in its purest form, concrete results in the physical world, abundance made to manifest. So you're recognizing the many forms of abundance and plenty, and you're aligning yourself with those. You can generate gold from the resources you have at your fingertips, Capricorn, and you can make an impact doing so. The essence of prosperity is taking form in your material world, and you're embracing it with all you got, right? Balls to the walls, essentially. Okay, so you're going 16th with the Knight of Coins. Okay, so this Knight of Coins here is it's Earth side energy, right? So it's you're all up in your element here. So that isn't a bad thing. This Knight of Coins is about loyalty, investment, and growth. You could be investing your pentacle up there or your coin. The Knight has plans and lots of potential. While he or she may not be the most imaginative of souls, she or he is dedicated, loyal, and steadfast. Applied to a situation, this card is representing long-term growth and commitment to a goal, and it's asking you to examine how you might succeed financially in the future. What seeds can you sow, Capricorn? Take a look at what you can sow to reap it later. You got the 5 of Fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. This could represent, again, somebody that you are partnered with, but it also could represent the energy that you're going to take forth going forward, or it could represent one of your other placements as well. But this, or it could represent your cross watcher. But this 5 of Fire is creative brainstorming, unity in diversity, and honoring your differences, okay? You have the freedom to explore the ideas that seem the most far-fetched, Capricorn. What seems crazy today proves tomorrow to be brilliant. You know, the ideas we think, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden 2 years there, as seen on TV. Like a child willing to stretch your imagination. You need to be like a new playmate in the garden, essentially. Be open to new people and ideas, Capricorn. Be intrigued by what they have to say and learn. Seek knowledge at this time. It's a time for what is counterintuitive. For appreciating ideas from way out in left field and what they have to offer you. So don't always necessarily knock it for it being a crazy thought. Think about those thoughts more. Put some time and energy into thinking what the financial rewards or the prosperity or the abundance that come with it. And you may be onto something. You know, every great idea started out of a crazy idea to left field, right? 5 of Swords. So you got, again, you're picking up a lot of your own energy here, which is your, not your own, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy here. And this 5 of Swords, so this is the second 5 you've got out now. So your numbers are very significant for each day. You got double aces out. But this 5 of Swords is, like I said, air energy. So you're feeling like you are having much conflict. This is 5-4 is loss and defeat, conflict, exposure to something at this time, Capricorn. But it is showing a loss and even humiliation in a war of words. So you could have an argument at this time, Capricorn, that's going to produce some sort of, war between you and a spouse, you know, some sort of relationship. But there's an edge of cruelty too. So Your opponent seems to take pleasure in your defeat at this time. The cards signify fighting with institutions, within families, at work, or within other group situations rather than one-to-one combat. So it's clear that this battle is not worth continuing. Withdraw now and with dignity rather than suffer more harsh treatment. So if you're experiencing something in an environment that you know that you don't have to participate in, but you are for whatever reasons, Capricorn, don't. Okay? It is saying no more. You don't need to suffer this harsh treatment. Don't let anybody speak unfairly to you or knock you down or make you feel like you're not important. Speak your truth, Capricorn. You got the 6 of Earth, which is you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is all about being in that element of essentially unexpected resources, happy surprises, generosity could be coming towards you. What you sent forth in love is coming back to you many times over. The generosity of others is coming. Apparent unexpected resources are going to show up for you at this time, Capricorn. The universe is exhibiting its generosity, reminding you that the world is full of pleasant surprises. Inside the pretty package is tangible aid. What will you unwrap today? That could be in the realm of emotions, physical relationships, things that you weren't experiencing, your own spiritual awakening possibly, but whatever you unwrap today is a gift truly from the divine, and it could be in the form of spiritual abundance. Then you have the Queen of Coins, more earth sign energy. So this Queen of Coins, you guys are very up much in your reading. That's wonderful. But this Queen of Coins is all about sort of affection, love, fertility. She's your grandmother card, right? Look at this. She look like your nice grandma. Generous and highly intelligent. This queen apprentices life's natural pleasures, right? So she's enjoying work that is hands-on and directly benefits others. From cooking or gardening, she's applying to situation. A card could signify fertile ideas, financial support, possibly marriage, predicting love, pregnancy. A close relationship with animals and nature at this time. She's got that earth nature to her. But this could be a grandmother spirit that's in your life around you, coming above, below, whatever. But that's reminding you to take value in the things that we no longer do, marriage and love, and take those things very seriously. Okay? Then you have the 7 of Water. So this could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. This 7 of Water, as you can see, the many things that are surrounding her to kind of, she looks like she's juggling the many parts of the underworld, but it's imagination and fantasy, Capricorn, artistic endeavors, and now is the time for infinite possibilities and existing and beginning to play with them. Everything begins in the world of imagination. You can seize the opportunity to dream. Allow your intuition and desire to blend in a way that's forming something new. Castles in the air can become castles on the ground, Capricorn. You need to release rigidity, bend rules, but remain flexible and open. Limitations and boundaries give way to manifestation for you, and Spirit never doubts the power of possibility, neither should you. So that's your energy coming out of the 18th. So you are taking the tension and conflict through this week, and you're kind of going through this morphing of standing your ground and coming out, finishing it kind of in this way of unleashing your abilities in a creative form, which is very important and powerful. Okay, so let's start with your spirit animal messages for this week. You have the panda. Okay, and that says stay balanced and in your essence. That is Archangel Jophiel and Sun Dolphin. So this panda, that it has a blue rose there, if you notice that. This is about keeping your heart pure and light. When you think of the panda, Archangel Mary is connecting you directly to the cosmic heart to receive healing and love. So you can be going through, this Panda card is asking you to stay in balance. Notice how you are tested to develop your masculine and feminine energies, and then you apply them to the lessons. This is going to enable you and yourself to help others. When you attune to a Panda, a blue plated healing rose is placed in your energy fields. I love that one. Okay, next up you got the Ladybird. Accept happiness and good fortune. Accept happiness and good fortune. Now, Capricorn, this can be hard, but this is if you choose the card, you're signaling you're going to get a blessing from the universe. You see how that shapes the number 9 right there? Okay. An angel's going to touch you. Happiness awaits you. You are illuminated, and with new understanding or good fortune is going to come your way. So you're calling, being asked to give thanks for all that you have received already, so that you are truly energetically prepared for a new gift before it flies away. Ladybird invites you to spread angelic qualities today. This will make a difference to those you touch, and you may be surprised how many animals and peoples appreciate it. Okay. Guinea pig, do your part to illuminate the universe, Capricorn. So, this guinea pig has come out in a few readings, but this is the card of love. This reading is it starts to connect you energetically to the guinea pigs. Remember that when love flows from your heart, it ignites the hearts all around you. And then for a brief glorious moment, you activate the light and up the stellar links throughout creation with bright pink love. In this way, you do your part to illuminate the universe. In response, the cosmos is going to flood you with love and the manner of abundance. Just relax and trust. Know that love is coming to you. Beautiful. And the elephant. Open yourself to true abundance. Archangels Mary and Raphael, sorry. That is just crazy. This elephant card is reminding you to keep your frequency high or by having more fun, playing, and being joyful. Whether you're male or female, at this time, Capricorn, practice divine feminine qualities within every area of your life to ensure you have a strong and stable foundation for your spiritual path. Sit quietly and tune into your breathing and concentrate on it and feel energy permeating your cells, and know that the universe is supporting you for divine protection. And when you do that, you're going to embrace some beautiful energy. No reversals. 12, sacrifice. Okay. So these are your divine messages from the divine. And you got sacrifice, which is the hanged man in traditional tarot, okay? So this hanged man card, essentially a sacrifice card, is beautiful achievements are born as a result of great sacrifice, Capricorn. And this card is going to represent self-sacrifice at a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more for you to receive, Capricorn. The rewards for this transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. You're ready for this change. I think many is, but this card is going to signify that there's a situation happening or about to occur, Capricorn, in your life, and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, and have patience, reflect, and meditate. It'd be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people's issues or problems from a different perspective, because if you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on the way you see things. The sacrifice card is symbolizing a period of transition and change, essentially. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming in, for it might be necessary for you to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control. Heal and leave the past behind, Capricorn. And move towards your future and watch for new doors opening in the past that are being shown to you. Don't close your doors being stuck in any energy. Then you got the Empress card again. fertility. Okay, so you started off that energy with tomorrow with the Empress card, and you're finishing with the Divine's message of fertility and Empress. So I'm definitely thinking this is a time that's a power of manifestation card, right? Is on growth, and the manifestation is on the rise, and you're going to be happy for watching those seeds that you planted here to grow, right? Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. This is, yeah, like I told you, the Empress, but open yourself to a life force of the universe. It's representing Mother Earth, who is calling to you. As you interact with others around you, Capricorn, now or even in the midst of solving problems, use gentle care and kindness as you handle the situations. This isn't a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering, forceful, or pushy. Act from a loving space. The benevolent energy that resides there is going to help assist you to make sacrifices in order for you to help others as well as yourself. And then choose wisely. So those decisions that you've been stuck in, not knowing what to do, well, they're coming to you. And this is the green realm of emotions, right? So this is exactly, you see all those hands right there? This is literally what you're going to be going through. So it's going to feel like you're stuck with these bazillion choices, Capricorn, and you're going to have to choose very wisely when you have a vision or goal that you want to achieve, but there's too many scattered energies or choices, unrealistic expectations preventing you from attaining what you desire, Capricorn. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision that has to be made at this time. This card is reminding you that options around you now appear to have all the influence and power, but really you're in control and responsible for the choices you make, Capricorn. Take time to think, analyze, carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you, weigh the pros and cons, but don't be hasty. Just because you feel pressured, don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choice. So keep a focused, wise decision. It's going to far outweigh any emotional one made in desperation, and you don't want to have to regret those. So don't let anybody influence your choices. And then number 1, Spirit card, Passion Ignited. This is exactly what it's the first of the Spirit card. So it's signifying this is a time to let your soul soar, Capricorn. New beginnings, ideas, and revelations are excitingly awaiting you. Creative endeavors, positive energy, and renewed spiritual strength are at an all-time high. The powerful force of flow is living right through you. Other people are going to feel your excitement, and your passion's going to ignite to them. That's okay. Spread that beautiful energy, but let that passion ignite inside your soul. And then now, we got these messages from the White Light Oracle. All right. Number 37, the Oracle of Chaliah. Okay, you see that one? Now, this card, excuse me, I have to find the meanings to these cards are profound. So, if you want the healing process that goes along with this, if this card resonates with you, please feel free to contact me. Continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go whilst the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out, be positive. There are times when being present in the body and feeling our truth is challenging. To prepare for we can imagine that the wounded self lives in a room in the mansion of our soul. When that room has not been entered in a long time, it has become a very scary place in our minds. A place to avoid. That is part of how human protects themselves. Living in such a split and defended state is not attainable forever. But for a time, it can serve a useful purpose, allowing us to build the strength and awareness we need to address the situation. We do what we can to grow and prepare to enter that room, to open it and rescue the beautiful aspect of our soul that's been waiting for such a time to come. To prepare for such a heroic healing moment, we can connect the spiritual realms of light as a source of love and strength. During this downtime with the divine, we can learn about ourselves beyond our wounded parts. The Schleiden is a devotee of the light of spirit. When the Oracle Shali comes to you, it is encouraging you. I don't know if you could see that. Sorry. It's encouraging you to rely on the light, embrace practices that help you feel connected to the light, grow your trust in the spirit within you. This is not about ignoring where you need healing. It is about knowing at a deep level that you are loved, spiritually guided, and divinely held, worthy and capable of healing. As your trust in the spiritual light within you and your connection to the spiritual world increases, so too will your readiness to acknowledge and engage with that which needs healing. You'll feel safe and supported and ready to move on. You may feel your relationship with spirit is already strong enough to support such a process. In this case, the oracle is an encouragement to embrace your readiness and allow the grace of your spiritual journey to expand all areas of your life. This oracle augurs a spiritual growth spurt, a forward leap on your spiritual path of healing and awakening. It is a reminder that no matter how large a challenge may loom, you can continue to grow your spiritual connection, so it is always more powerful than anything else. Wow. The number one card, Magnetism of Eros. So, this card says, trust in what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps toward what will move your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then you can be truly held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. Wow. Okay. This oracle indicates that your heart is being called on a particular path or way in life. It may not make logical sense, but to honor the call of the heart is to honor the needs of the soul. The call of the heart can lead you to unknown and intriguing territory. It can feel liberating but also unsettling as you let go of known worlds and reach for the unfamiliar. Following such a path will bring a fresh influx of energy and expand your understanding of yourself, your life path, and your higher purposes to be. So, this oracle is bringing the message that life has particular gifts to share with you. There is a promise of deep, soulful connection with your true self and others, and a healing realization that you are truly desired and loved. You are encouraged to explore new pathways, especially if you feel out of depth and a bit vulnerable in doing so. More so if they involve personal healing. The oracle indicates a path is opening up for you. It may not be the easiest way forward, but when your heart leaps at the prospect of it, know something truly special is unfolding for you. Through that pathway, trust where your heart is leading you. Wow. That is a beautiful card. Again, the healing processes to go along with these are in the below. The sun of 417 hertz. Okay. Do you see that? The sun of 417 hertz. Okay. You have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and spiritual wisdom that you can tap in to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know that you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. Our sun is a self-luminous being. It does not reflect light or energy from other sources, but rather generates its own light. It is quite literally an enlightened being. The sun is our spiritual mentor. So, the frequency of 417 hertz is a spiritual truth serum. It undoes false perceptions and dismantles circumstances and situations that are not meant for the soul. When challenging, helping the soul grow, this frequency will help you understand how to work with it in a soul-centered way, staying connected to a light within. If a situation, such as a toxic relationship, is creating a barrier between the soul and the light, weakening its ability to evolve and causing it to become stuck in trauma and negative patterns, this frequency will dismantle the negative circumstances. You will always have free will, but your capacity to exercise that free will in a self-loving way will become more available to you. The 417 Hz frequency facilitates a healing shift to the vibration of the higher self. Your authentic life path is directed by your higher self. As it is unique, there is no comparing your path to any other path in order to determine its validity and value. Your life path may lead you away from the familiar, directly into worlds unknown. The moment the soul takes its authentic path, wondrous awakening is taking place. There is a feeling of closeness and connection to the sacred. This frequency helps wipe away experiences of alienation and reestablish a deep and loving connection with the universe. It cleanses traumatic experience and memories from any malignant habits formed as a consequence of past pain to allow the soul to experience true kindness, compassion, and love for itself and others. In this oracle, it signifies that no matter what's happening in your life, you got this, Capricorn. Wow. And then you got anapausis. Okay? Anapausis. Okay? So, just gonna find anapausis here. Okay. Do not give up, but allow your heart to disengage from your struggles. Give yourself much needed rest. You are in a phase of recovery. If you've been off your path, you are going to come back strong. You will regain your spark of passion, inspiration, and devotion. A certain order of events needs to take place for your soul to come back to fruition. Commit to your sacred journey, trusting that the right thing is going to happen at the right time. So, this oracle recognizes there is something you have been working hard to bring into being. With a little more trust in your spiritual connection, you'll find a way easier and more joyful. You don't need to push yourself so hard. Spirit can sustain you through your devotion and commitment so that every effort you make is more than matched by the inflow of spiritual grace. Don't allow your mind or the deranged way of this world to create weariness and yet another drama. Take rest in the spiritual light of love. Rest from fear, rest from anxiety, rest from needing to work it all out right now. Even on your most confusing or most productive day, you'll find renewal in spirit. It's always available to you, even right now, Capricorn. Wow. And Beta of Spirit Wolf. Okay. So, Beta of Spirit Wolf. Which is one of my personal favorites. But give yourself enough rest. Only then will you be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. You will find a way through any tricky situation as you tune into your instincts and trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition, commit to your task, and stay focused, but be flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue, Capricorn. Handle those issues. Have a good week. Namaste.